Baba, you have a long association with various political party leaders in the state of Odisha also, like Harekrushna Mahatab. You know Harekrushna Mahatab, and his association with him was since what period?
Quite long back. I was associated with him from the days of my college career. I was meeting very often at his Ekkamra Nivas, the founder father of Modern Odisha, Dr. Harekrushna Mahatab,
That
known in every house, and the founder father of capital, Bhubaneswar, my conscience. Dr. Mahatab, a legendary figure, statesman, dramatist, novelist, journalist, a literary figure who had written one great anthology, that is of Odisha history. He was very, very famous for his writing, not only the writing. As a historian, his contribution to the history, as a legendary figure, his contribution towards literature, as a dramatist, novelist, story writer, fiction writer, and is famous for the journalism. You know, first time in the country India very boldly announced as a columnist, continuously was contributing to his own leading paper that time, after Samaj, Prasanna, in organizing Vishu Milan, poet conference, literary convention, and whatnot. And you know, he was eating jhankar. During that time, I have gone through his article, that is of Gaam Majlis. First time in the country, the Gaam Majlis, the Sahitya Academy, conferred the greatest award. He was a recipient of Sahitya Academy Award, contributing regularly to his journal, Gaam Majlis. So journalism, for the first time in the country, was recognized as a creative literature. And he is the founder father. He is the founder father of editing a literary journal, at that time was very famous, that is Jhankar, where I was contributing my article. I don't know how he was loving me, and he was highlighting me in the Gaam Majlis sometime, ever quoted by him, my poetry and my contribution to literature in Jhankar, and also to the literature. And we were moving together sometime to attend various literary functions. I was delighted to participate, just to accompany him. I can't forget Dr. Mahatab, the founder father of modern Odisha. Dr. Mahatab would have been the Prime Minister of the country like Biju Patnaik. We lost two Odias. Their name were in history as a statesman, And you know about how he was there in cabinet colleague of great Pandit Nehru, like Biju Patnaik. And his contribution to the Odisha, to promote Odisha to a national level. He was leading the national audition that time to the international world. I can't forget him while he was telling against corruption. The exact word, दुर्नीति, corruption. सब नीति अभी दुर्नीति हो गया, नीति को दुर्नीति कर दो. क्या एक अच्छा कोटेशन दिया मुझे, मैंने याद नहीं. I forgot that quotation. Ever quoted by him. And his analogy, his diplomacy, nobody can challenge Dr. Mahatab about his diplomacy, the way he played. He was having a beautiful open darbar where any man from poor to rich one, from rural to urban, he was every day conducting his darbar. And I was one of the witnessing his august darbar also in the evening time at Prasanna Parisar. The way he was organizing so beautifully Vishu Milan and congregate of literary figures of the state were united. How he was encouraging me also for right to contribute the article, and also sometimes he was patronizing various institutes, schools, colleges, and he was promoting also education, culture, literature. So, a reckoned name, his name is reckoned with a history of not only of the state, but also during that time, the greatest contribution of Dr. Mahatab. One can boldly say how he was loving Odisha literature, like Biju Patnaik, Kalinga. The word was so much of enchanting me. And the Odia of Navautkala, she was the really Kesari, the lion of our state of that time. Even in the modern time, we could see Bhubaneswar, जहाँ पे सारा भुवन की ईश्वर रहती हैं, भुवनेश्वर कहा जाता है. वही भुवनेश्वर, वही खंडगिरी, that same Khandagiri, same Bhubaneswar, and same Shiva Kshetra of the world, and same Lingaraj, the gigantic temple, having ever depicted the monumental work, art, and the actual, the values of life, ever quoted by him, from stone to leaf, palm leaf, from stone to modern paper, that may be a daily one or a literary journal. How he was loving to edit. A famous man with a very good work, with a very brave stature, and after seeing his personality, you can't compare anybody with him. There is no substitute who can challenge. People may forget politician Dr. Mahatab, but the history of world will never forget him as the founder father of modern Odisha and founder father of literature, founder, father of history, journalism, and whatnot.
You had any political affiliation with Dr. Mahatab? And you have ever contested any election when you have come across with Mahatab also, have helped him in any manner?
He was inspiring me while I was contesting independently at Khordha by-election, crucial by-election. And his disciple, and while he was editing the great Prasanna daily paper, where your great J.B. Patnaik was the editor, and after him, the Biren Mitra, Biju Patnaik, and also J.V., the successors of great politician, statesman, Dr. Mahatab. And for kind information, I can tell you, the crucial by-election, his columnist, his own writer, economist, great seer knowledgeable Badanath, Dr. Badanath Misra, the ex-vice chancellor of OUT, Odisha University, was contesting me and suggested by your J.V. Patnaik. He was my contestant in the crucial by-election, where one side J.B. was, he was so, through his paper he was not only supporting me, his supporting hand from Bhubaneswar to Khordha, his sycophants, his supporters, his co-workers, they were with me that time, encouraging me. And that time, he was not patronizing your great Badanath Misra. And in the next moment, before 2 days election, he boldly announced that victory would be of mine. Prior to that, he was very cunningly, intelligently, was supporting Badanath Misra. People were also misunderstanding him. He is not supporting Prasanna Patasani. He is supporting great Badanath Misra. Only 2 days were there. He boldly announced the paper. So after getting information through my agency, I could know the victory would be of Prasanna Patasani. So intelligently, lovely, he was organizing to promote me. I can't forget him.